Hey, hey, today's the day. Let's get that tire planter potted up with annuals. I'm excited. I've got some plants that we bought from Natty Garden in Brooklyn and some nice fresh bags of soil to amend what's already in the planter. Want to watch me pot it up? Well, come on then. Before I could start putting plants in, I had to prep the planter. First, I needed to get all the weeds out. Not a big deal since they're still really young. They pulled right up, roots and all. Except for the dandelion. That required a trowel. But I still got the whole thing, roots and all. There were a bunch of nuts and bolts in there too. Was someone trying to grow a nut tree? Because that's not how this works. Then I saw that there was still a bit of moss on top, so I harvested that for the moss temporarium. I still haven't found a lid for it. I just mist it every morning. It's been doing just fine without so far. The soil that was in there was really heavy and sandy. Might have even been some clay in there. It looks dark and rich, but it's not great for a planter. So, I took about half of it out. You want a lighter mix for a planter with some bits of bark and perlite. Otherwise, the soil will get compacted and the roots won't be able to grow as freely as they could. I dug all the way down to the inside contour of the tire. Next, I added some Fox Farm Happy Frog potting mix and mixed it in with the rest. Happy Frog is a really nice potting mix with mycorrhizae for water retention and nutrient uptake, and humic acid to improve soil structure, and a very cute logo. Well, so much for my brand new clean gardening gloves. But hey, that's what they're for, right? I did leave a bit of the sandy soil in the bottom, mostly for weight. Looks like the 12-quart bag was plenty, so I guess I bought too much potting mix. I'll keep this one in the bucket for later. It will not go to waste. Thanks so much to Natty Garden for their amazing selection of gorgeous annuals and perennials, and their awesome logo. I've got 3 lovely Coleus. They'll get very tall, so that's my thriller, and some super cool Calibrachoa with stripes for the filler. And then for the spiller, one of my favorites, sweet potato vine. Here's how they'll be placed. Of course, the thrillers go in the back because they'll grow the tallest. Coleus is a nice, low-maintenance plant that can grow in full shade or part sun, and the most I'll need to do for them is water and pinch off the flowers. Some people let them flower, and some Coleus flowers are actually quite nice. But I prefer to pinch them off and let the colorful leaves be the star of the show. And there they go, 1, 2, 3. Then, the filler goes in front of those. These are Calibrachoa Conga Purple Star, commonly called million bells. Their flowers are kind of like smaller petunias, but you don't have to deadhead them. Hooray, no sticky sap on my snips, or my fingers. And as long as I feed them regularly and cut them back when they get leggy, they'll bloom all summer. And then the sweet potato vines, botanically known as Ipomoea. I love the ones with the deep purple leaves. It's a really nice contrast. Look at those pink roots. These will spill over the front as they grow, and most likely take over a lot of the area here. Seems like every Ipomoea I've ever grown goes everywhere in summer. And finally, I'll give it a good watering. You want to fully saturate the soil so that the roots follow the water down to the bottom of the planter. The rule works the same indoors or out. Shallow watering, shallow roots. Deep watering, deep roots. So always make sure there's water running from the bottom of the planter. Okay, there we go. The tire planter is done. I'll do weekly check-ins so you can see how it's growing. I can't wait to see it all filled in. What annuals are you planting this year? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I release a new video. You can also find me on Instagram at planty.jen, where I share photos and tips as well. If you'd like to learn more about me, please visit my website at plantyjenstinylandscapes.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Time for that theme song.
If your plants look sad and you lost all hope, tried everything, you're at the end of your rope. Should you throw them out into the street? Nope, just ask Planty Jen. If you want to be a planty acolyte, learn the tips and tricks to keep them growing right. Water, fertilizer, and the right amount of light. Just ask Planty Jen.